That's Governor Westmore and me, Shorty Davis, the good in the hood. All right, the good in the hood. We're going to say goodnight to racism and hello to freedom. All right? Racism don't work without black cooperation. Remember that. You got a black governor, black congressman, black senator, black state attorney, black mayor, and we still in the back of the bus. Making a movie ain't against the law. Social media for social change. I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. This is Jim Jordan, the House Judiciary Committee, all right? The chairman of the House Judiciary Committee. For more information about Mr. Davis, he can be found on Facebook, all right? That's me on Facebook and Twitter, Instagram. That's Kwa'ise Nfume. And that's Kwa'ise Nfume. I'm a member of Out for Justice. And yesterday they had an event at the War Memorial in Governor Westmore. Y'all had an event at the War Memorial and Governor Westmore banned me from the event. I'm a member of Out for Justice. I'm also part of HOPE. And that's me with Governor Hogan. That's the state of Maryland, a Weaver Award, Weaving the Social Fabric, Governor Citation. I got a Governor Citation from Governor Hogan. And this is the citation, M&T Bank, Weaving the Social Fabric. That's me. I went from Baltimore's worst to Baltimore's best. And you locked me up for making a documentary. You let Ivan Bates and Baynard Woods make a movie. You let David Smith make a movie. Well, you can't stop the Shorty Sideshow, because this show must go on. That's Dwayne Shorty Davis. I am Baltimore. That's Arson Promotions. I'm a mentor in Baltimore, North County High School, and these are the supporters of Shorties. I'm the best of the best. To be the best, you got to beat the best, and you ain't beat me yet. This is my Freedom Fighter Award from Hassan Giordano and Be More News, Danny Glover, all right? Danny Glover done been in a couple of my videos at Starbucks. Hassan Giordano know everything, so he gonna be my main witness when I do this. That's Maryland's prison industry, and Ivan Bates gave me the chips, so we're gonna do the chips. Don't gamble with your future. Don't gamble with your freedom, all right? Don't gamble with your freedom. That's me, Dwayne Davis, all right? That's my parole and probation, and I'm not gambling with mine. I'm showing you what you make money off of, black bodies. That's Ivan Bates and me. And this is Ivan Bates. It's open season on black people, and you using Ivan Bates to do it. God will put you back together in front of the people that broke you. You one of the people that broke me. Brian Frost is one of the people that broke me. Knowledge makes a man unfit to be a slave. And I'm a free man because I own me. Ask David Trone. You talking about Michelle Alexander's book, The New Face of Old Jim Crow. The New Jim Crow. Remember that? Well, I'm looking for exoneration. All right? Or the Supreme Court. And Chucky Ducky, you got it. That's Fox 45, Atlas Restaurants, David Smith, Sinclair Broadcasting. You talk about the Epstein files? Well, long before Epstein, you had the playbook. Yeah, you had the Playboy playbook. You feel me? Centerfolds from 53 to 2016. I'm sure we can find some things that Donald Trump used then and that he's using now. This is Atlas Restaurant. And right here, a person may not make false charges. And you permitted Atlas to make false charges, and then you tried to get me to expunge it. And I don't want to expunge that. I want to go to trial. Right here, Fox 45, 2000. All right? I was falsely accused of a bomb threat. And you can go on TV and Google bomb threat at Fox 45 in 2024. That's the Maryland Constitution. And these are our representatives. All right? If you go to Senator Brooks, get my paperwork. Go to Speaker Jones, get my paperwork. You feel me? I'm a weaver in Baltimore, just like Ashley. Ashley's a weaver. That's Senator Jill P. Carter. That's Job Opportunity Task Force, Leaders of a Beautiful Struggle. These are the people that know me. So Hedelman, Cardins, Pasteur, Stein, I'm looking for exoneration. That's the Honorable Attorney General Anthony Brown, all right? And Kaylin Young wrote him a letter, and they ain't answered that letter yet. That's Kaylin Young. These are our representatives, and you represent us. So what are you going to do about that? You feel me? What are you going to do about that? Because on February the 2nd, 2011, I went to the States Attorney's office and I reported Scott Shellenberger. And nobody did nothing. Nobody did nothing. Instead of doing something, you locked me up and you stole me from my family. That's the Maryland House of Delegates. Delegate Wilkins and Governor Westmore. You got this information. That's my intellectual property. It belongs to me. This is Sign or Die, April 7th. And nobody signed off on this. You feel me? Nobody signed off on this. So I'm going to continue the story and fill in the pages. It's like I said, I'm a weaver in Baltimore, weaving the social fabric. Activism ain't terrorism. I'm going to terrorize you with the truth. Operation Greylord. We're going to footsteps for justice. And we're going to follow the money, where the money goes. And the money goes straight to Brooke Learman. Right here. Today is February 2024. All right. We talking about $250 million in intellectual property. A 1999 Chevy Suburban. And Brooke Learman got this. Agent Jones got this. Also Brooks has this. Mikulski has this. And this is notarized. That makes it legal in any state. That's Brooke Learman. You keep avoiding me in public places saying you don't know, you don't know. I need you to answer this letter. I need you to answer this letter. Like I said, it's Operation Greylord. The money behind mass incarceration. And Brooke Learman, you keeping the books. That's Deborah Ray. In regard to your documentary, I would not be able to appear. That's Senator Ben Cardin's. And that's Rod Blagojevich. We talking about Illinois and Maryland. Mayor Brandon Scott, also Brooks. That's Senator Brooks. No, Senator Ben Cardin's. Senator Ben Cardin's ain't in office no more. That means prosecutorial immunity don't apply to you. Everything that Asselbrooks got, everything that Cardin's got, we talking about Maryland's prison industry. And that's ABC2. Dred Scott, 2010. Dwayne G. Davis, 1402 Lochner. All right. Lisa Madigan. Dutch Ruppersberger, Senator Cardin's, Dick Durbin, Attorney General number 08IG00094. False imprisonment for filming a documentary. Barbara Mikulski had it in 2009. Jane Miller got it. Justin Fenton got it. The Washington Post got it. The Baltimore Sun got it. Release all material to the voters. The Rue had it. You feel me? The Rue had it. Fern Shin got it. Fern Shin knew all about it. That's Rod Blagojevich. See that? 2011. Dwayne G. Davis. And Commissioner Worley, you got it too. We talking about the Judiciary Inquiry Board. We going all the way. Like I said, y'all made Baltimore the wire. This is Baltimore Rewired. The money behind mass incarceration. I ain't got to change nobody's name. You the star of the show. Y'all know who he is. But that's the mail from Xavier Conway, the clerk of the court. That's the Maryland Black Delegation, Maryland Black Caucus. You feel me? And that's a black representative. Now he works for Governor. He used to work for Governor O'Malley. Now he works for Governor Westmore. That's the United States Senate right here. Dwayne G. Davis, P.O. Box 38. All right. Please allow 30 and 60 days for this agency to conduct an investigation. You've been blocking that investigation and you refuse to investigate my illegal incarceration. You feel me? That's Mayor Brandon Scott. That's President Obama and Tom Perez. And that's Tom Perez and me. When Biden came to town, y'all let him put me out the building. That's Al Redmer and Governor Hogan. I was insured. I need that money. You got to pay me now, pay me later. You can't stop the movie. Can't stop the show. That's Senator Kelly and me. And like I said, it's the art of getting money. That's Governor Hogan, the king of shit. That's Frank Conway, the keeper of the secrets. So we're going to go to Frank Conway's office and get all my paperwork. That's Malcolm Ruff before he had dreads. Ask him about me. Y'all want to protect white supremacy? Well, we're going to see what happened with that. Because we're going straight to Judge Carrion. That's my Judge Carrion. And that's Commissioner Davis. That's Commissioner Davis in the Baltimore City Police Department. That's Commissioner Harris in the Baltimore City Police Department. And that's me, Commissioner Harris. This letter is written in 3 parts, all right? It's your dream team. Ivan Bates, Attorney General Anthony Brown, Department of Justice Eric Barron, and Isabella Cummings, also called at the Yuma Memorial Baptist Church Town Hall by Fox 45. On June 3rd, 2023, Senator Corey McCray, Delegate Jackie Addison, Stephanie Smith, Delegate Kaylin Young, Mayor Brandon Scott are having a 45th District wrap-up. I was kidnapped, all right? I was kidnapped. And I gave you a yellow envelope. I gave Commissioner Harris a yellow envelope. That yellow envelope, that's Attorney General Anthony Brown. That's Izzy Pataki out in Baltimore County. We talking about the RICO Act. All right? The RICO Act. A pattern and practices of corruption. You feel me? And Governor Schaefer told me to follow the money. 3 years in prison. Misrepresentation of a felony is a federal crime in the United States. The penalty is up to 3 years in prison and or payment of a fine. All right? You got all that. That's Natasha from the Public Defender's Office. That's the Delegate Stephanie Smith. That's the first dollar I made. And that's Governor Westmore. That's Governor Westmore. Brooke Learman. The Democratic Party. Attorney General Anthony Brown. Senator Van Hollen. So I need what belongs to me. My property. My standings in the community. And my money. Making a movie ain't against the law.